Sorry about that. I had to take care of something. So here are the last two panels. Over the weeks, he established the necessary conditions in which each of the hills would respond to his techniques, and that they would forget each session that they had discussed at the end of each session, so that they could not share their stories with each other. So basically, he's talking to them about the hypnotherapy, how it's going to go, what the process will be as they establish a rapport with each other. So most of these shots are medium shots. This is a slightly wider shot. So now it's time to really just basic comic book storytelling is, you want a variation of shots on your page. So I think this is a good reason to pull way back. Let's show them at like a cafe or diner someplace. Let's do like a 1950s diner. That'll be fun. Here's the doctor explaining to them. Barney's body language is going to be a little more reserved, hard to tell here. And Betty's body language, she's leaning in because he's hesitant about all this stuff. She's all in. She wants to know more. She's engaged. So her body language is going to reflect that. So he's going to be discussing to them and explaining, make sure his body language looks like he's explaining something. Barney's going to probably have his arms folded. He's a little more closed off. Betty's leaning into it. Also, 50s, you just throw in, or early 60s, throw in some 1950s diners. Because remember, if something takes place in 1964, you don't want all of your stuff to be from 1964. You want all of your stuff to be 64 and pre-64. In fact, it's going to look more 50s than 60s at this point. Just think about how, fashion and architecture and stuff, it takes time to turn around. Anyway, then the final panel is he began with Barney Hill. Over 2 hypnosis sessions, Barney would provide a strange account of his missing time. So this is going to, I'm getting ahead of myself thought-wise, so let me just stick with this. So this is going to be Barney hypnotized, face down, relaxed. Again, this is a little insider baseball kind of thing, but there are photos of Betty and Barney Hill being hypnotized and going through the hypnosis sessions, so this particular pose of him is well known to people. I think of hypnosis as usually being in a chair, using a watch, or laying down or something, but there's a specific circumstances to this, so since this was a true story, I want to stick to that as closely as possible. And there's the shot of the doctor kind of leaning in. I was playing with having his hands up here or something, but it might end up look like, instead of doing some sort of hand motion as he's talking to Barney, it might come off as Barney's looking into his hands or something weird like that. So there you go. This is the breakdown of the page. I'm going to pull the camera off of here so it's going to shake, just so you can get a wider view of the whole thing. So there's the page down there. And I'll see what I can do about making a video for this for the ink stage. But there you go. That's my walkthrough of these things. I hope you take care.